Hope everybody's doing well. You can turn on your video, that'd be great. So the order for today is we're going to do our warm-ups. Our scales and warm-ups. And then after that, we're going to do our unitunes. And then after that, we're going to do the Metesky, the A222. And then after that, we're going to do our chorales. So make sure you got your music in order. Make sure you got everything tuned, stretch, everything else like that. Fix your hair, yeah. Hey, Daniel, you got your camera on?
Give me a second, I'm setting up.
No problem. Noel, got your camera on? We all tuned up? We all ready? Thumbs up, thumbs down, middle.
Sorry.
You're good. You and that duck, I swear. Just, can you move that duck, please?
Oh.
All right, here we go. This is the beginning of your scale. Everyone can see me? Good. You all ready? See everybody ready? We'll continue. Ready? Thank you, Layden. Everyone else, thank you. Ready? 1, 2, ready, and. How did we do? Everyone good? All right. Let's try that one more time. We'll go from the beginning all the way up to measure 46. Here we go. Ready? All together. Ready? Everyone ready? Ready? 1, 2, set, and. How do we do? Everyone good? Okay, everyone good? Yeah? All right, let's go on. Go to the Unitunes, please. All right, we're going to start on the D major. We're going to go all the way to, let's try from beginning to measure 55. Everyone got it? Beginning to measure 55. Ready? All together. Ready? When I see people ready, are we ready? 1, 2, beginning, ready, ready, and. I'm sorry, I went on past 55, but everyone, we're all good, right? We're all good? Yeah? Okay. All right, let's try that. I made a big boo-boo. I'm sorry. I forgot to turn on the metronome. This time, let's try going from measure 25 to 55. Okay? Measure 25, all together? Ready? When I say everybody ready, ready, ready. 25, 1, 2, set, go. How'd we do? Everyone do okay? Shush. There we go. All right. Can we go on to now the etude? Everyone on the etude, look at square number 2. We're going to start right there from square number 2. Andres, can you tell me the notes right there for the first 2 measures of square 2?
I'll do my best, Mr. Norton.
All right.
Let's see. D F natural, I think. D F F. I want to say that's a B natural or B. No. B natural, I think.
Try B flat.
B flat. I was like, bro, I'm rusty. B flat, then B, D, E flat or E natural.
No, E flat, you had it right.
E flat, all right. G, and then B flat, B, E natural,
Okay.
E natural.
So check this out. When you have one flat on a particular note, that is a flat for the whole entire measure. Let's say you have a B flat that's right there, right? And so that flat sign is right there only on B flat. And if there's like 2 or 3 other B flats in that measure, or 2 or 3 other Bs, that means that all the Bs are flat. That make sense? Everyone understand that so far? Yeah. So right there at square 2, you have an F natural, and there's 2 Fs. So that means that natural sign is good for all the Fs in that measure. That make sense? Everyone got it? Yeah? Okay. Andres, does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Got it? Okay, very good. All right, the next 2 measures. Measure 19. Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Can you do that real quick? Just say the notes.
E, G, C natural, E, F natural, A, C natural, E flat.
Very good. Okay. Everyone catch that? We're all good on that one? All right, let's just try that. We're going to do from square 2 to square 3. All right. The metronome marking says 80, but we're going to try right there at 70. So 70 is going to sound like this. You're going to go that slow. So it's going to sound like this. Everyone got it? Let's try it. Ready? See everybody in playing positions. Ready, 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 and. How do we do? Everyone got it? Let's try it one more time. One more time. Ready? Square 2 to square 3. Ready? 1, 2, set, and. How do we do? Raul, can you play for me?
Sure.
Okay, don't be shy when you're playing, because you're using like this much bow. When you play, use this much bow. Yeah, you need to make sure you play a lot with a lot of confidence and a lot of bow. Okay, try that one more time, but use a lot of bow. And also make sure you're playing right there at the beginning of each measure. You have D, and then F natural, and then the second measure of square 2, that's a B flat or an E flat, which is first finger back on the D string, right?
Okay.
And then same thing also, you have E natural and then F natural at the beginning of each measure after that. So you have to make sure you got your notes right. Okay, but continue practice big long bows. Robin, haven't heard you in a while.
Me? Okay.
That's right. Square 2 to square 3.
Okay. Let's see if I can do this.
Okay. Can you do the first measure square 2 one more time? Just the first measure.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. Because when you first played it, it sounded like you were playing a B natural instead of a B flat. But you did it right.
Yeah,
Thank you. That's
Thank
good.
you.
Who have I not heard? Emily. How you doing, Emily? You there?
I'm good.
Hi, how are you? Can you play that real quick? Square 2 to square 3?
Probably not, but sure.
Just give it a shot. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
That was actually not bad. If you take the microphone away from your violin, I think that's where it was sounding real squeaky.
Okay.
There you go. Well, actually, not bad. A little more confidence in your playing too. All right, just make sure when you're playing it, you got this, right? Make sure you play it just like that. All right, here we go, everybody. Square 2 to square 3, and then we'll go on. Here we go. All together. Square 2 to square 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's do, everyone, try right there, square 3 to square 4. Everyone got it? Square 3 to square 4. Here we go. Square 3 to square 4. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and. Little high right there. Let's try it one more time. Square 3. Ready? 1, 2, square 3 and. How are we doing? Everyone doing good? Yeah? All right. Let's do this. Square 2 to square 4. Everyone got it? Square 2 to square 4. Raven, I love that cat. Ready? Square 2. Ready? 1 and 2 and 3 and. How we do? Everyone good? One more time. One more time. Square 2. Ready? 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and. We good? Yeah? All right. Let's take it. Try a little faster. Let's start at 80. Can we hear it? Yeah? All right. Here we go. 1. Da, 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 da. 1 and 2 and 3 and. How we do? You good? All right, here we go. One more time. Then we'll go on. Ready? Square 2 to square 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and. We good? Everyone good? All right. Okay. Let us now go on to the chorales. You go to number 95, 195, I believe. We're going to try right there at 195, where it says chorale number 4, Coventry Carol. Everyone see that?
It's not 193, Mr. Norton.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's 193. My fault. I'm sorry. $193. All right, Mr. T, if you can play the first violin part.
All right, here we go. Looking to make sure your bows are on the string. 1, 2, 3. First violin, people. It's a low 2 on the D, A, and E string. And it's also a low 1 on the E string. All right, now we're going on. The next part I'm gonna play is the second violin part. I'm gonna start out by saying 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna yell rest. That rest is because the second violins don't play on beat 1. But everybody else, you should be playing when I yell the word rest. All right, may the forces be in your favor. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, rest. 1. 1. So the finger pattern is the same. The rhythm's a little bit more difficult because they have rests. And then there's a weird slur thingamabob in 15 and 16 that I don't like very much. All right, now for the viola. I know everybody gets all warm and fuzzy on the inside when you think about the viola parts. No, that's not even a little bit funny? I thought it was funny. Thanks, Gabby. I like the semi-eye roll. There you go. See, that's the stuff I miss about class. Okay, here we go. Here's your viola part. 1, 2, 3. Gabby, I know you were playing along and not playing with your hair.
The music went away, so I had to fix it to put it back on the music. So
Yeah. Too good to play along with me and my viola. I see how it is. All right, Mr. Norton, let's hear that cello part.
All right, here we go. Here's a metronome. There we go. From the beginning. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Got it? Not too bad. That was actually a nice little melody right there. All right, now the bass part. You got this, Layden, right? All right, here we go. Bass part. Ready? Follow along with your parts. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So right there towards the end, about measure 17, we have tied dotted half notes that are right there. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8 measures of just going down, or 8 beats of going down bow right there, right? So you just got to watch out for that. Everything else is it's pretty self-explanatory. So that was pretty good. All right, Mr. T, you ready?
Yes, I am. All right, folks, now I'm going to ask you to log into your Google Classroom for third period. And what I want to do is talk to you a little bit about what we're going to do on Friday, okay? All right, so now everybody should be seeing my screen, and I'm sharing, of course, hopefully what you're looking at in your Google Classroom. We have the stream, and then we have classwork. We're going to go to classwork, and then we're going to scroll down to where it says Upbeat Music App Assignment 1. Hopefully you remember from last Friday, we went over the login to Upbeat Music. And we watched a video of a guy who talked to us through it. That video is right here. It says Upbeat Tutorial, and MP4, of course, is a video file. We put you into groups of 4. Let's see if this file is going to open. So here are your groups. If your name is next to where it says 1 lead, then you are a leader. So I would like all of the leaders right now to put your email address in the chat. The reason why the leaders are putting their email addresses in the chat is because on Friday, the leaders log in to upbeatmusicapp.com and they create the rooms. And once they create the rooms, they're going to email the people in their group so that we can all join. Now, how we've been doing this so far in the past couple of days is we've been doing this, putting our names in the chat, but some of the freshmen told me that I was behind on the times and that you kids could get to each other's email addresses using the Google Classroom. So if for some reason you guys miss doing all of this stuff about exchanging emails and whatnot, you can always get what you need from the email part of the Google Classroom. Wesley, it's okay. Go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
Does it have to be our school account or can it be our personal account?
I believed on Friday we asked everybody to use their school accounts.
Okay.
Okay. All right. This document is inside the Google Classroom, inside of the assignment. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of this so we can talk a little bit more.
Quick question. So for that, you know how it has a Google form? Why is there an upload file on there?
I'm getting to it right now, Noel.
right.
Let me go over the instructions and you'll get it, okay? Hang in there with me, boss. All right, so right here it says there's the web page in case you forgot, www.upbeatmusicapp.com. This is your assignment. You've been put into small ensembles, small groups, and that is posted as a PDF. That's what we just looked at. And then we talked about the person listed as 1 lead is the person to create the room in Upbeat and will send the email invites to the other people in the group. Your group will select 1 chorale from the following. They are listed easy to the most difficult. So in class, we've gone over chorale number 192 and chorale number 193. And then we put the quarter note equals 70 and quarter note equals 88. Those tempo markings are important because let's say Anthony Morales is the leader of his group. He has to set up the tempo markings inside of his group before he invites all of the people over. So that's why those tempo markings are there. Now look, 192 is the easiest and 200 is the most difficult. Because we're just kind of getting started, I would say, you know, you guys need to do 192, 93, maybe 195. Just think that, you know, playing the music may not be that hard, but once you try to start making recordings and getting people together and playing with the metronome, things get real difficult pretty quickly. I would much rather hear a really cool recording of number 192 than to hear a really bad recording of number 200. I hope everybody makes sense with that. All right, so during class time on Friday, everybody's going to log into Zoom. You're going to bob your head in. You're going to say hi just long enough for me to count you present. And then you will go, then I will let you log off of Zoom. And then that's when you'll go to your Upbeat Music app rooms that the leaders created. And during class time on Friday, you'll play together and you will create your video. Leon, this is your part coming up next. It says, once it's done, the leader will save the video onto their PC, that means their computer, and then upload the video to the Google form. So if you're the leader of your group, then you're going to save the video somewhere on your desktop. It really doesn't matter. And then at the end of class, you hit this Google Forms sign in. All right, and then here we go. It's the fun stuff. Leon, you still with me, right? All right, so the leader puts their first name, and then, their last name, and then their first name, and then their class period, and then the name of every member in your group. Now, folks, I know who I put in your group, but I want to know who actually showed up and who did it. Let's say Leon decides he's not going to do it on that day, so we don't want to have his name on the list. And then once you do that, then you're going to add file. This file that you're going to add, this is the video file that you just created from upbeatmusicapp.com. Once you've done that, then you are finished for the class that day. I'm going to go back to here. I see the chat was going off. Noel, be responsible with these emails. Yeah. It does make me feel better knowing that those emails are in Google Forms or in the Google Classroom. And then Leon, it's STU, not SRU. All right. Now, what kind of questions do you have about Friday? It's okay for you to unmute yourself.
Mr. T,
Okay, time out. Let me find you. Who is that?
Samara,
All right, come on, Samurai Sam. What you got?
I don't see my name on the charts.
Okay, give me 1 second. All right, Samurai Sam, why don't you add yourself to group number 6 with Sarah Sarah.
Okay,
Right, and I'll fix it on my side too. All
okay.
right, good call, Samurai Sam.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else you got? That's it?
So we're
Nobody?
not like in a,
Mr. T.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Gabby, you were first. What's up?
so like we're not like in like we're doing it by ourselves. So like we're recording it by ourselves and then we're uploading it to that thing and then the leaders putting it all together.
Well, the software program puts it all together.
Okay, so we're
So
not.
You'll hit record,
Mhm.
and then you'll do the recording, and then as a group you guys can listen to it, and you can be like, oh my god, like I don't like that, and then you can try it again. Or you can make your recording be like, oh my god, it's the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life, we should be famous.
Okay.
All right, Julie.
We just have that class period to make the recording, right?
Yeah, these songs are about, I don't know, 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes long. If everybody comes in on Friday already kind of knowing how their songs go, maybe practice through them a couple times. The songs aren't very hard. What's going to take the most time is going through that Upbeat Music app thing and making sure that you're pressing the right buttons and you're familiar with it. It may not hurt you to watch that YouTube video one more time.
Okay, I have 2 questions.
All right, let's start with
So the
number 1.
first one is we're doing this during class, right?
That's correct, on Friday.
The second one, what if like the leader like messes up like not like putting them together, but like how like they have to be on beat like at the same time?
The software program does all of that for you.
Oh, okay.
So, I don't know if you remember this, but you had to sync your own microphone. Like the computer went like ready go, and you clapped 8 times, and then we adjusted how we clapped to where the metronome actually was. We do that so that the computer will automatically put our files together.
Okay.
So the leader, all the leader's doing is creating the room and downloading the video at the end and submitting it into the Google form.
Okay.
While you kids are doing that, Mr. Norton and I will stay logged on to Zoom. That way, if there's a problem and Arrestley needs help, she can always log back into Zoom real quick and say, Mr. T, this happened. Can you help me? And then we'll help her, and then she can go back and do her recordings. You just can't run Upbeat Music app and Zoom at the same time. I've tried, and it doesn't work. It creates this awful feedback loop, and it's just not a good thing. What else we got, kiddos? All right, so before you go, or before we dismiss, this Friday you have a listening assignment that's due. It's a really cool composer lady, so make sure you listen to that and fill out the Google form. It won't take you but a couple of minutes. Your composition is also due on Friday. Hopefully you've been working on this for the past couple of weeks. Let's make sure we get that turned in on Friday. And then on Monday, your smart music test is due over the etude. I checked smart music this morning, and the orchestra has a total of about 8.5 hours of practicing on smart music. Yes, the webpage tells me how long you've been practicing as an ensemble. I mean, I can also click on the button. It'll tell me how long Noel's practiced too, but I was just curious about the overall thing. You need to try smart music before Monday. Even when I was practicing, I hadn't done smart music since last spring, of course. I don't practice smart music over the summer. And it took me a little while to get the grade I wanted because my eyes were having a hard time reading as the music adjusted. So I had to kind of get re-familiar with how it scrolls through the music, okay? So that's what you need to be prepared to do. We're going to stop about 15 minutes early today. So instead of running around and terrorizing the streets, in these next 15 minutes, you can do your listening assignment, or you can work on your composition assignment. You can practice one of those chorales, or you can log into Smart Music and start working on your Metesky Etude number 22. If you have any questions, as always, Mr. Norton and I are here. If you don't have any questions, peace out, be good, stay out of trouble, don't do drugs.
I got a weird. Well, it's not like super important, but I got a weird question.
What's
so
up,
you
man?
know the pool party that we do every year, is that going to be canceled?
Yeah, man. We're trying to do like a Netflix movie party watch thing online, but it's more complicated than what we thought it was going to be. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just put a DVD in my computer and we'll watch it.
I mean, you could just make like a pseudo movie theater in the orchestra building. Just have to chairs 6 feet apart from each other.
Yeah, you guys can't be on campus right now.
Oh,
I know
man.
that some of the athletics are practicing, but I don't know all the parameters for that. I know that the band and the orchestra, we're not on campus yet. So as soon as they give us an idea about what we can do and when we can do it, then we might do like some morning practices or something, just to get people like around another person again. But we'll see. Okay.
Okay,
All
I
right.
have another question.
Okay, that sounds like a Wesley.
Okay.
Where's she on? Is she on there?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
there you
right
are, up
here.
at the top. Okay, what's up?
Okay, so you know how we have like our listening assignments like every Friday?
Correct.
Can I like complete all of them like this week?
If you want to, yes, ma'am.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I've only posted like the first 4 though, so
Well, yeah, but like I want to get them over with.
okay, you can.
Okay.
So Halloween's canceled, I'm assuming. Like,
I don't know yet, man. That's still a month away, man.
let's go. We can still do the costume party, man.
Maybe
I got
we'll
2
try to do-
awards.
we'll do
Making
like
it.
we'll do like an online Zoom Halloween party just for you, Leon.
Halloween, let's go.
All right, I think I'm gonna kick him off of the Zoom meeting.
All right, bye, y'all. I'll see y'all Friday.
Oh, don't cry.
I won't.
Oh, darn. All right. Anybody else have a question?
For our composition things, are we gonna keep on adding to that every week?
Every 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So the week 1 and 2, you were working on 8 measures of a melody. And then weeks 3 and 4, you're going to add a bass line to it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I already got that finished, so.
Excellent. Kevin, you got a question?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, bye, Gabe.
Goodbye.
All right. Be good. Stay out of trouble, man.
Sarah,
Sarah,
you okay?
Sarah. Oh, she's gone too.
Yeah, she's gone.
All right. Well, I'm turning it off.
Cool.